Hello, District 5. My name is Akil Ross, and I am the interim superintendent. And this week, we were excited to welcome over 17,000 students into our schools and programs. We are really excited as our teachers and our principals and our staff welcomed in these students with smiles, whether through a mask or through their eyes. We saw these children ready to learn and to be a part of the community that we've established here. One of the things I asked our 2,600 employees to do was to tell us, why do you work in District 5? And with a united voice, they all replied back, we are here to love and grow our students. What we're seeing this week is our teachers and our faculty and our staff, they're working on that mission of making sure that every child feels loved and every child is empowered to grow. And we do recognize that we're starting school in some pressing times. We're seeing that with COVID-19 and its variants, that is causing stress, it's causing fear, it's causing anxiety. And as a result, I believe that any problem can be solved if you have the right tools. So to our community, we have brought in the right tools to solve the problem. And we're working together to make sure that we use these tools, layering our mitigation strategies so that we can protect our children and protect that environment so that our children feel loved and that they can grow. We're using our tools to provide safe, in-person learning environments for all of our students. What are these tools? Some are very simple, as washing our hands, making sure that we are sanitizing our hands and that we're keeping those hands out of our mouths, our noses, and our eyes. We're also using the tool of physical distancing as much as possible, making sure that we're away from others and standing and keeping our 3-foot distance to make sure that we can limit the transmission of COVID-19. We're also sanitizing areas. We want to thank our custodial staff and our cafeteria staff to working hard as they make sure that our surfaces are clean and that they remain germ-free. We also believe in the power of the mask. We're providing masks for our kids on our school buses and our nurses stations and classes, and we strongly encourage using the mask to prevent that transmission. You'll see me when I'm in schools that I'm also wearing masks to make sure and to model the appropriateness of the mask usage. We are listening to the guidance from the South Carolina Department of Health and Environmental Control. And it's through their guidance that they give us these tools to make sure that we're effective in limiting the spread. We're also using contact tracing. And this allows us to make sure that we have those who have come in contact with a COVID positive case, that they can they move to isolation or to quarantining. We have other tools as recommended by the CDC and DHEC of vaccinations that can be used to prevent the spread of COVID-19 and to also keep people well, to keep people from getting sick. And we have screening tools. These allow us to identify if someone is running a fever or is having the symptoms so that they can also be moved for isolation and quarantining. So when we put all of these tools together, it allows us to provide an environment where all of our children can come in, feel loved, feel that they're supported in their growth. If we as a community use all of our tools, we'll solve this problem. We'll beat the spread of COVID-19. And so by using our tools as a community, together, we'll provide a place for all of our children to feel loved and to grow. And our last tool, which I believe is the most powerful tool of all, is the heart that we have for our children. It's the power of love. It's the power of our community coming together, knowing that we're working together to find the solutions. And while we may not be using all of our tools or all of our tools well, that we through love can grow and find better ways to protect our children. That we're working for the same purpose and that with love, we can overcome all. I'm excited about this school year. I'm excited about the smiling faces that I've seen in these classrooms, on the playgrounds, in the lunchrooms, from the teachers and the staff and from the principals. I'm excited, and I know our children are. We need you to help us use all of our tools, especially the power of love, to make sure that we provide the safest in-person learning environment for all of our children and to have an amazing school year. Thank you.